Two. This show contains adult material. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the producers, DJs, and or guests, and do not reflect the views or opinions of WNYX Radio. You're listening to The Shakeman Show.
Are you ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, yes. Did somebody just say poop?
No, I did not.
Wait,
I did not.
Hey, guys, we're here. Everybody's getting all nervous. Like, man, a couple
know,
minutes
it's
late,
like-
they're like, Shakeman show's that on today? What's going on? Now, that one don't... What the...
That was a censored beep from Jen.
testing. That was...
I'm sorry, I didn't know the mics were going
that
on
was
that quick.
the emergency broadcast system. This was only a test.
And I failed.
Yeah, we're here, guys. Man, don't get all crazy. We are here. Welcome to the Shakeman Show. It is
What
Hump
you
Day.
doing?
Hump Day, yeah.
Oh, you're adjusting headphones. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit, G-Man's here for the beginning of the show.
He is.
I was the first one here, thank you.
He
I was the
what?
parking
I know.
lot you pulled up.
I know. How about that?
What were you doing in the parking lot?
Wouldn't you like to know?
He
That's
does
why I
a lot
asked.
of things you might not want to know in his car
I
in the parking lot waiting for us.
I am a perv, you know? Yeah?
Oh,
We've met,
well,
right?
I don't want to hear the details. He can
Okay,
tell you.
okay.
He can tell you off air. Okay. I
right.
don't think the audience wants to hear either. Anyway, welcome to the show. It is Wednesday, or it's our last day of March
Wednesday.
of 2019.
It is.
It is
That
March the
is-
27th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Rock.
Wow, man, I got it
Got the
right.
day
I got it
right.
right. Yes, it is March 27th, our last March
last
show,
show.
which means it's
last
going to
show
be
of March.
our last show for March Madness Tournament of Rock. We got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
bracket left, and we're going to be giving them to you in the 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock hour. Also, we're going to give you our winners of our showman
Yay,
brackets.
Wieners.
Our wieners. Yeah.
Yay.
We're going to give you... Why do you guys do that every...
Because I like wieners.
I mean, I am saying winners right?
You are. You are
yeah,
saying
yeah,
wieners
yeah.
right. We're not. Wieners. Hot dogs.
Get your hot dogs.
Like hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Sauerkraut
dog.
and onions and
Hot
relish and
dogs.
chili.
Yeah, we are going to give you our winner. We're going to give you our winner.
Fresh hot wieners.
Yo, speaking of which, man, did you hear about the new...
Point at me.
I'm sorry. I am pointing it. I feel like I don't
You
even have
said
any.
man and
I
pointed
don't even
at
have
her.
any Italian blood in me, and I'm pointing all the time when I'm talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is the pierogies.
put enough gravy on the spaghetti.
That's
No.
nice.
They're going to have a new burger at the Citizens Bank Park for the Phillies
Why?
games. It is actually a burger in between two donuts.
Oh, I heard about that.
They're so good.
You had it already?
I've had a donut like that. Yeah.
You've
With
had
a
donut
burger in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's burger and 2 glazed donuts.
Yeah, that's what they said. Where did
Yeah.
you have one of them?
A little diner.
Really?
Oh, there you
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, it's
It doesn't even
fucking
sound. Does that
amazing.
sound good to you,
It's
G-Man?
amazing.
You know, I can see it. I tried something actually on.
Had mayonnaise on it. Oh my god.
Mayonnaise with a glazed donut.
Yeah, it was so good.
God, that's like a heart attack waiting.
I mean, I
there.
love mayonnaise on a
is, it
burger
is.
with,
God.
And
ketchup
bacon.
and mustard, but
Well,
with a glaze.
speaking of
With a
bacon,
glazed
I-
donut.
I tried chocolate covered bacon on Saturday.
Well, that I can see.
Well, that you put on the burger with the glazed.
How was that?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
was that, G-Man?
It was one of those things where I was like, okay, it's edible, but I wouldn't.
Wasn't that great?
No.
There's just some things you just don't put together.
Yeah. It was edible, but I was like, yeah.
But the glazed
no.
donut and the cheeseburger.
Really?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're going to have that
good.
at the Phillies game, though.
That's
you could
gonna be
get it
like
at-
what, $50?
Probably.
Oh, it's already like $25 for a burger now there. Insane.
Especially if it's a Krispy Kreme
Oh, God.
glazed.
Yeah.
So yummy.
Especially if that's. Have you guys had Susie Joe's?
No.
What's Susie Joe's?
Donuts.
Donuts
Oh,
at Bridgeport. I'm going to just try and see if I can get them before I come up here.
They
next
got to
time.
be way better than Dunkin' Donuts sucks.
Oh, God, dude. Yeah.
I know they've been around the longest, but
they're-
they used to be when I grew up in Philly. There was a place called the Donut Shop. You know, not,
What'd they
not,
sell
not a
there?
big name, just the Donut Shop. That's what it was called.
What'd they sell?
And their donuts, their donuts blew away
But they had
Dunkin'
pizza.
Donuts.
That was on I went to one shop at Bridge and Pratt. Little tiny donut shop.
Yeah, and it probably kicked ass, right?
So
Yeah.
good.
They had this place over the plaza like long time ago. It's called the Sticky Bun Shop. It's out actually
I
on
like
the out.
sticky buns.
Yeah.
Sticky buns.
Oh man, it
I
was-
like sticky buns.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like looking
too.
down. Never mind.
Not those.
Oh!
Kind, oh,
What?
there was
What?
kind of glaze on
What?
it than that.
Oh.
What? It's the same. Never mind. All right, never mind. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I was going into my own little world.
I'm sure you were.
Ooh, I'm getting warm. So yeah,
But
the
wow,
cheeseburger
yeah.
and glazed donut.
I
This
heard
is
that
really
on I
good.
heard that on the radio, and I was
All
like,
natural glazing, I'm guessing, right?
they were saying it's going to be a
I
new
worked at
hot
Dunkin',
item
man.
at the thing.
I finished
at the park.
donuts at Dunkin' Donuts for 5 years.
You, what?
You
I'm
worked
the one
it?
who finished the donuts.
You,
Time to
I
make the
glazed
donuts.
them, I creamed them,
Oh my.
and I jellied them.
Oh
you,
my.
you creamed them.
Yes, and I
And-
iced
and
them. I
jellied
did
them.
everything.
She creamed them,
I
G-Man.
played with the glaze.
Oh boy.
Yes, it was so much fun.
Oh, I bet it was.
Where's that sensor button?
She was,
It was
she was creaming
awesome.
the donuts.
Oh, hot. Want to touch the hiney.
It's hot.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, so there you, so just let you know, if you go to the Phillies game, order the donut burger.
Oh boy.
I'm sure you would enjoy
Homer's
it.
dream come true.
I'm sure you would enjoy that.
Donuts.
And make sure you get the salted nuts.
Mmm.
He's trying to sell me. I asked for the salted nuts. He brought me the unsalted nuts. The
Salted nuts make me choke.
Donuts.
You're getting like
Beer,
G-Man, cutting off the end of things now.
I never do that.
Yeah, right.
I know I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah.
Do that.
No, you've been good lately,
Yeah,
actually.
See,
Yeah, he
I'm
has.
behaving.
But anyway, welcome to the show, guys. We got a great show lined up for you. We have one bracket left in our March Madness Tournament of Rock, which is our hit makers of the 70s and 80s. We're going to get to that, and we're
You know,
also
like
going to give
Tommy
our
Punch and Pamela?
our winners
Wieners.
of the
Glazed wieners.
what the hell was our last bracket we did last week?
Showman.
Showman,
Showman.
right? And a lot of people are like, "What the hell is Showman?"
Not shaman.
I'm like,
showman.
I explained it last week on the air. It's when you go see a band and they put on a phenomenal show. They sound great live. They got a great stage show. They're running around. They constantly put on a good show. Not like some bands you went to see that stood there, played their instruments, and didn't do anything else. Not every band that I like, believe me, that I saw live that I thought were a great live band to go see. I was disappointed quite a few times back in my time
Skid Row.
going to certain concerts. Skid Row, the band itself, did a great job running around the stage doing their thing, but Sebastian Bach couldn't sing live.
And, I was upset.
He was
'cause you
running
didn't
around
put
so
on-
much, he would be out of breath and he couldn't sing a freaking note.
You didn't give me Kicks.
Oh, look,
Kicks is a good band.
And you
good
didn't put
cereal.
it on the bracket.
What Kicks? See what when I do this thing every year, I got to go by the top selling bands, like bands that are top notch and been that sold. Kicks is not in that category
that's
with all
true,
the other
that's true.
bands. So, but Kicks puts on a good show, but they put on the same show every time you
So?
see them.
He's wearing different colored suits.
oh, jeez.
He does. Oh, it's like all red. It's very nice.
But his jokes are still the same, and
Why stop doing the
his
jokes
crappy
if they work?
jokes. They put on a pretty decent
Talking
show.
about
I'm not a
his
big
hickeys?
Kicks fan. Never really
Oh.
got into their tunes too much, but
That's gross.
yeah, they actually put on a pretty good show.
Because he got a new hickey in the parking lot.
Oh, boy.
That's the joke.
Oh, yeah.
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 G-Man's like, yeah.
Those things aren't good for you.
But I never mind.
But
Nothing.
no. You started.
Yeah, don't start something and don't finish.
I never have done that. Ever.
Finish him.
I wouldn't mind seeing his hickeys.
Who, the singer of Kicks?
Yes.
Really?
What
I
are
like
those?
him.
You like Bones? That's what I always call them, bones with a little bit of skin.
Yeah, pretty much. But I do like him.
He's a cool dude, but I don't see you having a fantasy about that guy.
No.
Well, you got to be more specific. 'Cause
All
after
right, I
just-
like him, but not like I like Vince.
Okay, it's
Way
Old-
back
old
then.
Vince,
old
yeah.
Vince.
Well,
No, young Vince.
She's
Yeah,
talking
not
about
old
there you go.
Vince.
Vincent Price. She's talking about.
Right, exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Talk about Vincent Price.
Right.
Yeah. I like messing with her.
Yeah.
Speaking of Crew,
Yeah, and after watching that, I'm a little more attracted to Mick, which is weird.
you mean the actor character?
Mick.
Mick himself.
Yeah, not now. I mean, he's almost dead at this point,
He
unfortunately.
was almost dead then.
Yeah, but
he
I
looked the
like his
same.
personality a little more. I like him more
Well, that's
now that I've
little more-
he
gotten
was-
to know.
Well, you got to
more respect
remember,
for
he was
him.
older than them. He was
There
more
you go.
mature.
No,
were
he was more annoyed.
They were teenagers. Tommy was. Well,
Well, it almost
Hold
came
on,
out- almost
let
came
me
out of
let me
the hole.
rephrase that. Tommy was a teenager. Tommy was 19,
Yeah.
and I think Nikki was maybe 21, 22.
Yeah, because
and-
Vince
and-
is 4 years younger than Mick.
Yeah, Vince was the oldest one out of next to Mick. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Where's your mic? I can't hear you.
but
I'm trying.
so
It's-
2 out of the 3 of us here saw the Dirt movie, right?
Yeah.
So G-Man, we
Believe it or
can't
not,
get.
yeah, I saw. She saw a movie I didn't.
I know. How about that?
Go
I'm
figure.
not surprising though. Motley Crue. You know,
That's a little.
I can see her jumping to see that first before you, G-Man. I can't see you grabbing the popcorn and and
Oh,
soda,
mine
and
wasn't
soda pop
popcorn.
to jump to see
Well,
that.
I
right
don't want
away.
to know what you were grabbing.
But all right,
Can't hear that.
so
What happened?
You know, there's a lot of
I
mixed.
Didn't hear you go. Shh.
There's a lot of mixed. And what I said last week was, I told everybody going into this movie, you got to know, and mostly every movie you ever watch is never going to be as good as the book. There's very little did you ever see a movie that's better than the actual book,
I like this one.
right? So I said to everybody last week, don't take this movie too seriously. It's going to be more of a comedy than anything, okay? And it's going to have its serious parts, of course, But I said, don't take it that seriously, and too many people did. I'm seeing by the previews that they're saying, and yes, I agree. One of the smartest things I heard was Bobby D, who we know Bobby D. Bobby D was on the other night with Johnny.
I saw.
That was awesome. It was like the Frizz reunited from the old Aquanet radio days.
Dang.
That was awesome. But Bobby D, I think it was Bobby D that said they should have made it into a series. like maybe a 10-episode series.
Oh yeah, miniseries.
And they could have done the
documentary.
story from the beginning and went on to each episode instead of trying to cram it into 2 hours and 15
Yeah,
minutes.
they could have given each band member an episode.
Yeah, because cramming it all into 2 hours and 15 minutes, they had to make up parts that didn't even exist. They had to push it in there, like for example, let's go to when Tommy Lee met Heather Locklear. He did not meet Heather Locklear at Vince's party the night Razzle died.
Yeah.
Right?
They combined a
met
lot of events there.
Completely different time and place that happened. The other scene in the apartment with Doc McGee, hit the dude.
Yeah.
Doc McGee was never in that shithole of apartment that they had.
He would have
Ever.
never been there.
He was never in there, ever. And I know they did say at one point, this didn't really happen, but we threw it in.
Yeah, I think
And-
it was Doc McGee says this and that.
And the other part that stood out that didn't really happen was when they went to pick up Mick after his hip operation, and he goes, "Let's go get our singer back." That
Yeah.
was totally different time, table of when all that shit happened. So that's what they had to do to cram everything into the movie. And then also the other part I can tell you was when Tommy Lee nailed his girlfriend, not nailed, and like.
We didn't see Tommy do that a lot.
Punching her in the bus. The
She
chick-
deserved it.
the chick that Nikki Sixx actually.
He deserved to be knocked the hell out.
But that didn't really happen. But they had to throw it in there, because Tommy,
to
did
show
that
his
to-
little bit of violence.
Yeah, he did that to Pamela, and Pamela was not
sure
even
she
a
deserved it,
thought
too.
in that movie,
Yeah, she shouldn't have been.
So they had to cram everything up. So besides that, I thought the movie was okay. I mean, I didn't expect a lot out of it. The actors were.
Hey,
Oh,
watch your
I thought that
feet.
was the chord. The actors were mediocre. I thought the guy that played Mick Mars was the best actor out of all of them.
Absolutely.
The
Tommy
one that
Lee
played
dude
Nicky
wasn't
was
bad.
okay.
Machine-
Tommy Lee guy was okay.
Machine Gun Kelly's his name, I think.
And the Vince Neil guy was
No.
I
I had to use my imagination
yeah.
because he was not Vince.
Imagination.
But you got to remember they got these actors to play Motley Crue, so they didn't have to be top notch actors. You know what I mean? But
Get over there.
Just joking.
all right, so I can only get your opinion. You know me, I do my 4 out of 5 star scale. That's what I do when I do my Rockopedia, all that. So I'm gonna give you 5 stars being the highest. How many stars would you give that movie?
3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah.
3.5 because it's one of those I told everybody, if you're a fan, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
If you're a diehard fan, that's gonna be a nice little movie.
Yeah.
I said, but if you read the book, you're going to go, what the hell was that?
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
That didn't happen then. That didn't happen then.
Like all the things I just named.
And I was
It
speaking
started
to
right
someone
from the
today.
beginning.
Yeah.
That happens with anything when you take it from a book to a movie.
Yeah. You got to
And
cram
then
everything in 2 hours. Yeah.
Somebody said Mick was playing the wrong guitar because that particular guitar he was playing wasn't made in that time period.
Oh, that's a true Crew fan.
Yeah,
Or a
seriously.
true guitar player.
True
guy.
guitar player.
Yeah.
And he had an attitude about it.
Yeah.
The guitar he was playing, I can't remember what guitar it was. He said, that wasn't even made then.
Yeah, well, you figured the only one out of Crew that would actually notice that would be Mick, and he's not in good health, so he
No.
probably didn't really notice. Because, the other guys wouldn't notice that.
No.
Vince Neil wouldn't know what a guitar was. Yeah, he played acoustic a couple of times up on stage.
No,
but
they didn't plug
He
it
doesn't
in.
know anything about guitars.
You know they didn't plug that
Nikki
in.
Sixx knows nothing about guitars. And, so Mick would probably be the only one that would be able to notice that, and he's not he's not in great
He doesn't
health to be able
care.
to- It's kind of, yeah.
He doesn't
I'm
care.
gonna agree 100% with you. I would give it a 3.5 stars out of 5. Only because I was disappointed that they crammed everything in like the way they did.
Can
I'd
you
rather
not use cram? We got to find another word for cram.
well,
Slide it in.
no,
ooh,
that's even
that's
worse.
even better.
Slip it in. have it
Well,
penetrate
cram's the
different
best
positions.
They
word because
condensed everything too much.
And like I said, I agree with the, with
They messed with the space-time continuum.
I mean, it was
They
on.
did.
It was on
They did.
Netflix for God's sakes. They could have made it a series. Netflix got tons of series, right?
Yeah.
They could have made it a series. They could have made it a 10-episode series and end it. That was it. One season,
That would
10
have taken
episodes.
me a lot longer than the movie.
Huh?
That would have taken me a lot longer than the movie.
Well, I tell you what, the band would have made more money. The network
and the
would have
story would have
money.
made more sense.
Right, and because
have
you would,
that.
you're going to watch all 10 episodes, and you got to
At
keep
least
people in suspense.
3 times.
They
yes.
have to watch it once a week. It comes on every Friday night or whatever they were going to do, and you're just going to have to watch each episode each week, like you do your favorite series.
No. They need to put the whole thing on there so you can binge watch the whole shit.
Well, you can
Over
do
and
that
over
too.
again.
Yeah, they could have done it that way. Yeah, they could have done that way. Either way, that's the way they should have done it. They should have done it in segments, and I think that it would have been a lot better if they did it that way. I think it would have been a lot better. But I was amused by it. I thought it was funny. A lot of the parts. Of course, you're talking about Motley Crue. You're going to see all the craziness that they did.
The drugs.
You're going to see all the drugs, all the sex, all the craziness,
Jeez.
and
blowjobs.
and a lot of blowjobs.
There was a lot of blowjobs. There was a lot of blowjobs.
You just like? Can you say the word a little more? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was enjoying myself.
Come on.
It's all about the blowjob.
Yeah.
No, that's a rim shot.
But I'm true.
Hey.
I'm with you on that, Jen. I say about 3.5 stars out of 5. I can't give it a 5
No.
because, like I said, when it ended, it's like, But what was cool about it, to give you when it ended? It was kind of like, wow, that's it, really? Like, you expected more. You're like, but
Yeah, it kind of left you hungry.
it did, which I thought would be better for it to put into segments because you would be like excited to watch the next part.
Yeah.
And they could have put more. Like I said, it was mostly that movie was mostly about Vince and Nikki.
Absolutely.
Okay, very
Yeah, it
little
was-
about. I mean, yeah, Mick was the quiet one in the band. Mick was the one that most
It was
of the
the attitude.
yeah, he's the one that sat back most of the time and let them do their crazy shit. So I didn't expect to have much about Mick in it. Tommy Lee did a lot more than what they showed in the movie.
What they needed to do was the miniseries, like you guys said,
Yeah,
and do
that would have been perfect.
each person have their own story and then bring them all together.
Yeah. So I give it. I'll give it a. I give it a 3.5 out of stars. I know I'm getting something from Anne Marie already, and of course Kelly Crew will give it a 10 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Not 5.
I
out of 5.
expect nothing
She'll give it
less
a
from
10.
Kelly.
You won't expect anything less. She is a true Crew fan. She will not sit back and take the criticism. She will sit there and say Crew forever, and I expect her to do that.
I will too, but I'm going to be honest. It was not awesome.
Yeah. All right, Anne-Marie, we saw what Kelly said. What's your opinion? Write down what your opinion was. I want to see what Anne-Marie thought of it. I know Anne-Marie thought it was good, but I don't know if she's going to go with awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I want to know how comfortable you were watching that with your daughter. Because that one, I would have been a little embarrassed watching that with my daughter if I watched that with my
Just
daughter.
the opening scene of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I guess you can't take it seriously, though. I don't know.
Wait, what? You can't take what seriously?
Well, I
Vince
know.
walking around with no leather pants on? Which was good for me.
Yeah, no, it was. Not so good for me, but.
But those white leather pants I must find. Because, yes.
Because yes.
What are you going to do? Wear them?
No. I might have somebody else wear them.
Really?
I will
Yeah.
not.
Do I know that
wear
person?
them.
You might. You might.
Would
know.
that person wear white leather?
He would have no options.
I'm not wearing.
Gee,
them.
man. Come
No,
on, dude.
I'm
You got to
not
wear
wearing
them, bro.
No,
Nope.
G-Man's going to get red.
Oh.
Red.
Yeah, red leather with red chaps.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And
I want a video of
you're
that.
going to be all in white.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, we got to make like, what was that movie with Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan when they were doing the thing with their
Oh,
head?
Night at the Roxy.
Yeah, we got to do Night at the Roxy too.
Oh,
We got to wear that
Jesus.
stuff.
Right away.
Anne-Marie said, I thought it was great. I didn't get an awesome out of that. She said great. She said she loved it.
Sorry.
All right, yeah.
My.
Yeah, so there we go. We got the
Her
true
bracelets are
Crew
this
fans
on?
out there.
Yeah, they're all on.
So, why don't you put up a little thing, Jen, put a thing about the dirt. If you can get the logo thing and throw that up and see what people's opinions are, we'll talk about that in the 9 o'clock hour. That'll be our question of the night, actually. Our great debate question. It's not even.
I'll
8
adjust your
o'clock
mi- I'll
yet,
try
but
to adjust your mic
that'll
when
be
you
our
go
great
to-
debate question tonight. What was
So
your
you want me to
opinion
put
of
it
the?
up now or later?
You going to remember to put it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Write it down.
Yeah, write it down. And for the great debate question, that'll be our great debate question. So we'll put that up later
That's
on.
debatable.
All right, so there you go. We'll talk about that later. We'll get that up for the great debate at 8 question, and we will talk about it in the 9 o'clock hour. Because we got to take a commercial break, and we got to get ready for Rockopedia. Our featured artist happens to be a group that is coming into Philadelphia this Friday night for the final time. I did not get tickets.
Are you going? No.
No, I couldn't afford the tickets. They're really out of my reach. And I'm hoping I can get to see him in August in North Jersey.
Oh, I got a vote for the movie The Dirt from somebody from Bonnie said 3 stars.
3 out of 5?
Bobby, I'm sorry, not Bonnie. Bobby.
Oh,
I
Bobby.
don't know why I'm seeing Bobby.
Yeah,
Bobby.
That's about average. That's about right.
Buddy Bob.
I give it a little.
I gave that
the
Bobby
half
said
for
3
that.
stars.
0.5 for
Yeah.
Vince being naked running around.
Oh God.
And,
his girlfriend
and
stole
she
his
was
pants.
picturing the real Vince in her head, not the
Oh,
actual,
yes, I
not the little
was.
scrawny actor that was
Wait,
in it.
you mean the buffalo with the pink tutu? The hippo with the pink tutu? I mean?
No. A young Vince Neil.
Oh, young Vince Neil. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
not the actor. I was just envisioning Vince at that age.
Oh. No hippo and a pink tutu.
No hippo. But it was very nice. Nothing like getting interrupted in the middle.
Yeah.
No?
Nah, and his girlfriend was beating him with his pants while he was doing the other chick.
Oh, she didn't like it?
Obviously not.
Obviously,
Unless he was into
Took
yeah.
his pants away from him.
Yeah.
Well,
Obviously.
that was, if she took his pants away, doesn't that mean she wants him to continue?
Good point.
I don't know.
Good point, dude.
She was a little psycho, but they all had psycho chicks.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, guys, we're going to take a commercial break, and
Yeah,
we're
we
going to get
do.
into our Rockopedia, our featured artist, which you're going to find out right after our commercial break.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we're going to talk some more about, maybe
Stuff.
what happened on this day back a long time ago, maybe.
What-
Remember
what-
something we used to do
okay.
a little bit?
Yeah, it used to be, yeah.
Yeah, and then, we'll talk about what's going on later on in the show. All cool stuff like that. So you don't want to go anywhere. Get ready for our featured artist of Rockopedia, and we'll talk to you after that. All right? It's the Shakeman Show
right.
on WNYX Radio.
.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And now it's time for Rockopedia with the Shakeman.
Welcome to Rockopedia. Tonight's featured artist, Kiss, Part 1. Kiss traces way back in the early 70s when a project put together by Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, who met in New York City, put together a project called Wicked Lester. They were competitive right from the start, both claiming to be real good songwriters, and tried to prove it to each other constantly through their whole career. They abandoned Wicked Lester in late 1972 after a handful of shows and a record deal with